Welcome back. If you have just joined us, we are still here. This is Maru 360, the morning live show that gives you all everything that you need to know. We educate you, we motivate you, and we entertain you. We entertain you. Now, joining me in the studio, we have Miss Mabu Nteta, who is the managing consultant of Service Bridges Consulting. Well, I'll let her introduce herself. Hello, Miss Mabu.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the studio.
Maru 360.
We are honored to have you in the studio today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So how is your morning so far?
My morning has been great. I was really happy to find out that it's cloudy, it's raining.
Yes.
It's a little bit thunderous, but I do think that it's a beautiful day.
Wow, that is awesome. Now, please introduce yourself to the viewers. Who is Miss Mabu?
Mabu Nteta is, as you have introduced me, the Managing Director of Service Bridges Consulting. I was speaking to somebody this morning who was asking me how old Service Bridges Consulting is, and I said, okay, great, ask me about the company, don't ask me about my age, because yes, the years are going, but Service Bridges Consulting is turning 18 this year.
Wow.
And we're very proud to be turning 18 as a small company. Actually, I think we're not medium yet. We are yet to be an adult. Probably by 21 years, that's where we'll be. Yes.
And now, we want to know, why did you choose this service in this country known for our poor work ethics?
Well, there you are, because there was a gap. So as soon as you say poor work ethic, and you say somebody then wants to run a customer service improvement company, is to definitely close the gap.
Wow.
I do believe that we have come a long way as a country insofar as that work ethic is concerned. There's a lot of improvement that still needs to be done. But I do think that you being in the media industry, you can also see that there are pockets of excellence. And Service Bridges is not the only organization that is contributing to service improvement in the country, but there has been, a rallying cry around service improvement in the country. And I do believe that soon and very soon, that whole description about us being, a country with poor work ethic will actually go away. So I'm very optimistic. I do get frustrated, yes, when, you hear people with the examples of bad service and poor work ethic. But I do believe that we need to continue and continue the fight.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's an exciting area. It's a great gap to fill.
Yes. Now, you mentioned the SBC will be 18 years this year. We want to know, how did you manage to reach this far? What challenges did you face, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Well, first of all, the challenges that you meet as a small business owner are not new. You meet challenges of, you are starting out now, and you know what those challenges are about: setting up, about the infrastructure, about having a place to operate from, about having the money to make sure that everything is in place and bills are paid and salaries are paid and so on and so forth. So I would say in the formative years, we were really building the business. And as much as there were challenges, I do believe that there were challenges that could be overcome.
Yes.
Of course, you encounter challenges as well of being a woman, being a woman in business, and being a woman who has a voice. You will agree with me that in our country, we also haven't as yet arrived, where the woman's voice is actually heard, it is listened to, and that, as much as we have a lot of women CEOs in their own right, the glass ceiling is still there for women. But I would say that riding on the shoulders of many other women who uplifted me, who supported me, who actually gave Service Bridges a chance to prove what it is that we can do, I am grateful that that challenge has been overcome. I don't think that the challenge is the same as it was, say, in 2003. I mean, when we were 3 years old at the time. You have challenges as well of, a country that you would like to make a difference and touch the lives of everybody. I have found that as Service Bridges Consulting, we have concentrated a lot more in the bigger cities and the bigger towns, and I really want to take the conversation everywhere, but it is not always possible. The challenge of you know, a vast and sparsely populated country, doesn't really make it easy for us to touch, you know, the hearts and minds and hands of many Botswana in Botswana.
Okay, we want to know, does the SBC exist only in Botswana or is even there in other countries?
Service Bridges Consulting is a Botswana citizen company, so we are located in Botswana.
Okay.
But you know that at the moment, anybody in the world can access Maru, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And apparently you are on Facebook.
Yes.
And I look at Service Bridges in the same way. So I have worked in different countries of the world. I've had an opportunity to do assignments with partners in Zimbabwe, in Malawi, in Zambia, in South Africa. You know, I've had, you know, learning journeys done in Tokyo, in London. So, you know, you can, in consulting and the kind of job that we do, you can actually be not just internationally minded, but actually work internationally, as long as you seek those opportunities and you seek those partnerships. You know, SBC does not have to be a physical entity in a country or somewhere else, but we can be anywhere and everywhere.
Yes.
Because the world is what it is today, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Okay, now in your profile it is mentioned how you provide products and services in research. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, that is the first point when you want to improve anything, isn't it? You want to know how you are doing in that. We started this conversation and you were saying to me that Botswana has poor work ethic. You know, it's great to start with a baseline and say, where are we in terms of the ease of doing business with Botswana, the work ethic of Botswana in a quantitative form, isn't it? Just so that when you improve it, you know where you started. So that is why at SBC, research is a big component of what we do. So we do baseline assessments, we do product testing, we engage in a lot of customer satisfaction surveys and brand perception surveys, where we're able to find out where you are, so that when we assist you in improving to where you would like to be, where you get to your, what we call your point of arrival, you have some data, you've got some numbers that you can work with, you know, and say, we started here, we are improving, we are declining, and that is why research is, it's informative, isn't it? And it tells you how good or bad the situation is. So yeah, that's what we do. We do a lot of surveys, we do a lot of telephone interviews, just to ascertain levels of customer service in different organizations.
So which organization or companies are you working with, the SBC?
Oh, we work with a lot of organizations. We were talking this morning with one of your colleagues about, you know, working with the BITC, and I'm really excited to work with an organization like that.
Yes, yes.
Because they are wanting to position themselves as a facilitator, you know, for this country to get the whole investment agenda going. And of course, as we invite and lure investors into the country, we want to make sure they arrive and find, you know, fantastic service, seamless, you know, interactions with Botswana in different areas, in different industries. And it is great to partner with organizations like that.
Yes.
You know, we work with almost all the mobile companies. We've provided services for them. You know, the banks as well. We do a lot of work with them, you know, front end, back end. And we are really trying to touch every industry, so that through our partnerships with companies that are like-minded, because I think that's quite important.
Yes.
Talking about companies that are like-minded. We took a team of 10 individuals to Tokyo, Japan as part of a prize, you know, with organizations that are serious about customer service. You know, your National Development Bank, your Botswana Building Society, First National Bank, Standard Chartered Bank. You hear when I talk about banks,
yes,
I think a lot of banks really want to make a difference. You know, we work with Botswana, for instance, in this program, where we really are trying to support and work with those organizations that want to improve service in Botswana. You know, your Associated Fund Administrators, you know, this is a medical aid company that is very serious, you know, about customer service, and they were part of this learning journey because they are as passionate about service, I think, like we are. So we have to touch a lot of the service industries to make a difference. But the important thing and the approach that we use is that we capacitate people in those organizations, because Service Bridges is just one company and we don't own those companies, but we want to have an influential relationship with them where we also are able to impart skills and make sure they're also competent to do their own thing.
Wow.
So yeah, we work across the board.
Wow, that is so beautiful. Now, tell us about the Diamonds Awards. You mentioned that you took some guys to Japan. We want to know what is it about, and the 10 winners, everything we want to know. Yes.
It is a lot to tell in a short space of time. But we have partnered with Botswana, with FNB and AFA over 10 years to recognize men and women in our different service organizations who, as much as we know that we haven't arrived yet when it comes to customer service, but they are trying their best. So we have held an awards ceremony for the past, I would say, 11 years now.
Wow.
But when we got to the 10th mark, spoke to our partners and said, we'd like to refresh this a little bit. So yes, we used to have a big dinner dance, and we would theme it, and everybody would be excited about, having dinner with their CEO, having dinner with their management team, because they have been recognized. But after you do it for 10 years, you're like, let's freshen it up a little bit. Let's make it different. And we would have just one winner of winners. So we'll have a lot of people winning prizes, but we would have a big, what we call the ultimate award, the Diamond Person of the Year, right? And last year I thought about it and I said, how about getting more Diamond Persons of the Year? So spoke to our partners, and we're so thankful to those partners, which are, last year it was BBS. It was Botswana is our main sponsor.
Wow.
And First National Bank and Associated Fund Administrators. So we decided, instead of splashing on food and decor and dance, let's splash on a prize that will make the whole award much more meaningful, where it educates, where we get people to go and learn and experience other countries and other cultures, and how it is they do their service. So we had what we call the Learning Journey Reveal, where you are considered for the awards, and you don't know actually whether you're going to win and where you're going to be going. So out of 25 people, we selected 10 of the best in terms of customer service, according to their customers and according to their managers and their colleagues. And these 10 were invited to a beautiful breakfast last year in November, where we had 10 seats on a plane, where we were saying, if you are one of the 10, you are going to, and then the big drum roll, Tokyo, Japan. Yes.
Wow.
And perhaps you'd ask as well, why Tokyo and why Japan?
Yes.
When we were researching with our partners in terms of where it is that we can go and learn and take particularly our young people to appreciate a formidable service culture, we came across Japan, and we came across something they called omotenashi. And omotenashi, simply to them, customer is God.
Wow.
And their sense of hospitality, their service, their turnaround time, their speed and efficiency, their courtesy is really not, I can't really compare it to any other place. And we believe it was a great destination, and our Pioneer 10, as we call them, really learned a lot. And they shared a lot. And I am really hopeful that they have also seen similarities between our culture and the Japanese culture. Omotenashi, basically, Botswana, kibutu.
Yes.
You understand? There's a spirit of kotompa. You understand? And you see it in action, and you see that it is possible.
Yes.
And we definitely saw it in action in Tokyo.
So how many words have you learned in Japan?
Well, omotenashi is my big word.
Omotenashi.
And also they have this thing where tetan is in teta-san. So in teta-san is, you put a san at the end of every name to show respect.
San as in like?
In teta-san. So it would be in teta because my surname is in teta. And then they just add san at the end.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing.
So how do you say Dumela?
You say, I forgot. It just left my mind. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
But overall, you enjoyed yourself in Japan.
Absolutely enjoyed ourselves. I think more than enjoyed, we worked and we learned. And we also experienced something quite amazing with the Botswana team at the embassy in Tokyo. We realized that this spirit of Omotenashi seems to rub off, on everyone, because they also gave us an amazing hospitality experience. And we, I think, came back feeling very proud of the Botswana that we have representing us there, because they will also come back and demonstrate in their own small way that the spirit of Botu actually is a business imperative. You know what I'm saying?
So it was for how many days?
What's for 5 nights?
Wow, that is so big and beautiful.
Yes.
Japan for 5 nights.
Yes.
Oh wow. So we want to know, where do you want to see yourself in the next 10 years as the SBC?
As Service Bridges Consulting, I'm talking a lot about next chapters. So that's an amazing question. Thanks for that question. My next chapters as now 50 minus 1 are really about capacitating other people to do what it is that we do. I mean, we have been doing it as we were growing as a company, but I think we need more organizations that are, preaching the word and that are wanting to change the work ethic. And I talk to a lot of young people about, employing themselves and employing others, and focusing on this area, customer service, because as you were saying in the beginning, we still have a lot of work to do. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So is there anything else you're working on besides the consultancy business?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a believer in young people.
Yes.
So I've got a big youth agenda that I'm on. I also am a believer in propelling the girl child.
Wow.
So I have a number of projects with the girl child. This year, we're going to actually be having a boy-girl child conference.
Oh, okay.
Because we have issues that the boy and the girl of today need to sort out together. There are a lot of challenges with young people. They are not as confident. Young people are depressed these days. Young people do not have employment these days. Young people need mentors.
Yes.
Young people tend to sometimes push themselves too hard and become very defeatist in their approach. But you also have young people who are doing amazing things, and I meet these young people every day, and I really want to be a difference maker in their lives.
Wow.
Working currently with a young lady who is doing what we call the Anti-Blesser campaign, and she's talking about how young women need to do it for themselves and not rely on people to, men particularly, to finance their lives.
Yes.
And she's very passionate. She's very passionate. She needs mentoring, she needs support, she needs guidance. So I do have my plate pretty full at the moment, in terms of, Service Bridges and trying to change the culture of service in Botswana, working with women, working with girls, and just working with young people and instilling that sense of confidence. I believe a lot in the young people of Botswana. I really do. And I've met amazing ones as well. And of course, yes, I have a family as well.
Yes.
And as I move into my next chapter, I hope I also continue to nourish and nurture my family.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It seems you've got your hands are full. You've got a lot that you are doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. You're
And I
a
enjoy
mother,
it.
you're a wife, you are a businesswoman, and everything.
Yes,
all in one.
You gotta leave this world and say, I did my best.
Wow.
I put my best foot
Wow.
forward, and I've emptied myself
Yes.
of the many gifts and talents that God has given me.
Yes.
You can't come and be given gifts and talents that you keep to yourself. You have to definitely empty yourself of those
Wow.
gifts and talents.
So, which is your favorite quote?
Oh, my favorite quote is history. It's by Churchill. History will be kind to me.
Wow.
For I will write it myself.
Wow, that is so beautiful.
Yes.
History will be kind to me because I'll
Absolutely.
write it myself.
Because I will write it
Oh,
myself.
wow, that is so beautiful.
So you don't put apparently the pen in the hands of somebody when
Yes.
you're trying to write the story of your life. And it's really about making a difference and making sure that when you are spoken about many years from now, even when you are no longer in this world, you know, kind words will be used because you will have made a difference. You will have made a positive difference, especially in other people's lives.
Do you have any book that you're reading right now?
Right now I'm reading The Phone Call from Heaven.
Okay.
Yes, by Mish Album.
Wow.
Very interesting. I like these kind of, you know, fiction type books, but that kind of sound like they're real. You know, so this is a story about a man who loses his mother, and then one day they get a phone call, and it's a phone call from their mother in heaven. So very interesting read.
Wow. So how can we get hold of you? How can the people that are watching right now, maybe they want to meet you, they want to partner with you, companies, maybe they're watching and they say, you know, we want to partner with the SBC. How can they get hold of you?
Well, Service Bridges, we are quite a small company, right? And you're not going to say, you know, find us in that office and that office and the other, but we are located in Fairgrounds Close.
Okay.
Just in the building opposite Gavs FM.
Wow.
And we do also have a contact number that you can call us on, 393-6205. And
maybe you can say it again.
393-6205.
Wow.
I don't want to let out other, you know, cell phone numbers of other people. But yes, you can contact us.
Are you on social media?
We are on social media as well. We are LinkedIn. We are a LinkedIn company. So if you type SBC on LinkedIn, you will find us there.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Any last words you can give to the viewers right now?
Well, for me is when I walked in this morning and looked at, I actually did not know about Maru TV, and I'm totally inspired by what I see so far.
Amen.
And I just want to say to, you know, a lot of especially young people, because I see a lot of young people here, that you know, you never ever see yourself for what you are. You must always see yourself for what you can become.
Oh yes.
And I do believe that Maru, you are off to great things.
Yes.
And I can see myself cheering you on
Yes.
a few years from now. You know, when you are a TV channel to reckon with. So good luck and happy Friday to all Botswana out there who are watching Maru, and support the team. It is a young, vibrant, energetic team that wants to do great things.
Oh, well, maybe you can tell the people about blood, because the nation is crying for blood, that we should donate blood, and you can say something about
absolutely. We have to save lives.
Yes.
That is really it. Let's save lives. Let's donate blood.
Wow. Right. Thank you for coming to the studio, Ms. Nteta. We are so honored to have a person like you who is big in the industry of customer service consultancy. We are very honored, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people are looking up to you right now and say, you know what, this woman inspires me, and I want to see myself like her one of the days.
Absolutely. If I can make a difference in the lives, and I said particularly of the young people of this country, I think I would have lived a full life.
Wow. Yes. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so
in
much.
everything
that
you do.
Me. And enjoy the good weather this weekend.
Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Nteta. We'll be right back after the break. Thank you.